So today is the International Children's Day. I want to wish us all the best. Some of you maybe recognize me from Children's Rights Day or Red Hen Day. I am a UNICEF volunteer as a junior teamer. I'm sure you all have dreams, or you want to try something new, right? Usually, when we see people we admire, or we see people who achieved something in their life, we think, how did they do it? Or, I would never be able to do something like this. I would never be able to achieve this. That's why I'm here today. I want to tell you how I made my dreams become true and give you some tips on how you can achieve your goals. My mom sometimes jokes that I was born in a UNICEF t-shirt. But that's not exactly how it all started. In 6th grade, I had to do a presentation about World War I. When I was researching, I found out about women's rights and feminism, and suffragettes. At that time, I had no idea who they were. So I started researching more and more, starting digging deeper, and realized I'm really fascinated in this topic. The same year, in history class, we learned about World War II and Holocaust. As in most of the schools, the teacher told us about facts, politics. But that's not exactly what I liked. I was interested in more how people lived during this time. How was life like in ghettos and outside of it? So I started reading books about it. I read books about real-life stories of children. And these two interests were just the beginning. From the first story, we can already take some tips out. Number 1, stay open and look for the spark. You never know when it's gonna hit you. It can hit you in any time, any moment, anywhere. Like me and the history class, which I actually hated back then. Stay interested. If you find something interesting, don't stop. Start digging forward. Start looking for more. Start being more interested. In 8th grade, I had to do a 1-week school internship. As in 7th grade, I wanted to do it about women's rights and feminism. I started applying really early to many organizations. I mean many, all over the world. Sadly, I didn't get an internship place at any of them. One day, my mom was reading a Polish magazine, and on one of the pages, there was an interview with Marek Krupiński, the head of UNICEF Poland. I wanted to write an email directly to Mr. Krupiński, but I couldn't find his email address anywhere. So I decided, I'm gonna guess it. You know, let's try. We live only once, right? To my surprise, after about a week, not only the email address worked out, but also I got accepted and I was able to do my 1-week internship at UNICEF in Warsaw. From the second story, we can learn. Take and use the opportunities which life gives you. Like me, magazine, and Mr. Krupiński. See the spark. And really important, do not give up. If something doesn't work, don't worry. Try something else. Try to do it differently. About a month after my internship, COVID pandemic started. we had lockdown, school was online. I think many of us, including myself, were lazy and didn't want to do anything. And about a year ago, I had enough. I wanted to go back to normality. And that's when my former class teacher told us about Girls Gearing Up Leadership Academy, in short, GGU. I went on a summer camp with them. And after the camp, I got so motivated. I wanted to do so much more. I wanted to change the world. And this motivation impacted me in the way that I wanted to start working with UNICEF again. As for the past 2 years, I was just thinking about it. Now I wanted to start it. That's why I went on UNICEF Germany website, and I found out about a training program. These are 4 meetings during which they teach us how to make our own junior teamer groups and how to make our own actions. I didn't have to make my own group because there was one already in Berlin. And about 2 weeks ago, I finished the training program. And now, soon, I'm going to become the leader of the Berlin group. Our group makes our own actions. We also help UNICEF with their actions, and we have our own Instagram account. And all of this started from a small girl who lived in a small town in Poland and had her dreams. Thank you.